Hi, it's me, Tracy, inviting you for a backward glance at the month of June. Welcoming summer, seasonal beauty and celebrations, days out, creative life, and much more. I hope that you will join me. At the top of June, we enjoyed a day shopping in a town close to our own and visited the Outland store. I've shared about this shop dedicated to fantasy books, manga, games, and franchise-related merch before. It is always fun to stop in and a great way to see the latest in fantasy fiction and manga. We spent a good time browsing all the books. We also saw some fun literary-themed puzzles. Jane Austen, Virginia Woolf, the Brontes, Dickens, and more. After Outland, we stopped at a local shopping center where there were some fantastic faux floral decorations hanging around from the ceiling and many other places. Such beautiful, juicy colors of bright pinks and zingy orange. I just loved these. On another day out, we visited an Asian market, which is one of the best in our area. Such amazing selections of fruit and veg produce and other fresh items like different types of tofu, fresh udon noodles. They have a frozen section with lots of tempting goodies, including fish and seafood, as well as some ready-made items that can help make meal planning easier. Lots of Asian and other Eastern things in jars and tins, beans, sauces, jams, chutneys, and pickles. And a big selection of different teas and coffees. We enjoy making Asian recipes at home, and I am especially fond of Japanese food. We stocked up on noodles, miso paste, dashi, tofu, and other exciting ingredients. And then we came home and made sushi. I've always been experimenting with other Japanese-inspired recipes, like tofu with seaweed salad laced with a sesame dressing, soba noodle soup with a miso broth and edamame beans. And I've been practicing making onigiri, rice balls stuffed with delicious filling. But my onigiri shaping needs a lot of practice. I enjoy celebrating the seasons and seasonal transitions in big and small ways, and usually with food and drink. And in a small way, we toasted the summer solstice with a beautiful, sparkling elderflower drink and fresh strawberries from our own garden. A creative highlight of June was finishing writing my third collection of poetry. Stations of the Heart is the working title. And I always write poetry in longhand form first, in a notebook, and I like decorating the notebook. I'm currently editing 3 collections, which I hope to make available for publication. I don't know when exactly, as there is quite a lot to do for this, but I'm so happy with the poetry. For summer beauty, we went back to a local garden center, which I have shared about before, Hageland, which is connected to a horticultural school in our county. It is such a great place for seasonal inspiration, plants and flowers. At the moment, there's summer-themed decor and outdoor furniture as well. Also items for the home, unique gifts, and specialty foods. I just love wandering around among the plants, flowers, and trees. From the garden center, we brought home a few things to fill in some gaps in the flower beds here. several lavender plants. I have such an affinity for lavender, as well as herbs, perennial daisies, and 2 pink hydrangeas. Everything has been planted, and now we hope that summer will be kind and offer us enough rain. A big highlight of June was spending some time in Telemark, a neighboring county to us. We started the time with art, visiting Gallery Nyhus, the Nyhus Gallery, which was showcasing the work by local artist Jonny Onvik. He is often referred to as the new old master, in that his works in figurative style art are very reminiscent of the old masters of painting. His works are beautifully expressive, wonderful landscapes and figures. We enjoyed viewing his latest works in oils and watercolors. The gallery space is a converted barn which has a fantastic atmosphere and beautiful views of the surrounding farm country. Telemark is noted for its orchards, apple cider, as well as other fruit and grain production. A lot of farms. In winter, Telemark is a popular skiing destination as it has great mountains for winter sport. There is a lot to see and do in Telemark. We continued with the art theme for a bit and went on to see the sculpture forest Sophia in Ronfos, which is a stretch of woodland containing beautiful sculptures by the artist Ferdinand Wille, which share a story of the interconnectedness of all beings and all things. While in Ronfos, we had the chance to experience the Telemark Canal at work by seeing one of the canal boats navigating the system of locks there. The Telemark Canal connects the towns of Skien and Dalen in southern Norway. Linked by several long lakes, the canal boats go through a total of 18 locks over different elevation levels. The canal was established and built between 1856 and 1861, primarily for the transport of goods and passengers from sea to inland. In Europe at the time, the canal was considered the 8th wonder of the world. The canal and traveling by canal boat is now for a pleasure experience only. And it is quite the experience to see the boats navigating the locks and thinking about the engineering behind it all. And one can't help but think back to times past and just how important this waterway and the boats were for this country. We had such a wonderful time exploring the beauty and history of Telemark. Another great moment this month, and another creative highlight too, has been finishing the design of and publishing another knitting pattern, which is now available in my shop on Ravelry. The Space Between Dreams socks, a pretty and light pair of ankle socks with a lace motif. My favorite fantasy fiction work inspired the name, Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. So this little pattern of mine is a nod to the love story between Laszlo Strange and Sarai. I knit all of the samples for my patterns, and I like to go out in nature for the pattern photo shoots when possible. And for this pattern, which we took at a local park, it was a magical summer day. Before I close, I'll share moments from a walk in Borde Park, a nearby park that is noted for its history, Viking graves, and sea views. It is a place we always return to for its peacefulness and beauty. I truly hope that June has been a good month for you too. Please share your thoughts and highlights from the month. Highs or lows, do feel free to share. We are all here together. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I will be away for a few days at the beginning of July, but will be back here with you again before too long. And I have some lovely content in the works for summer ahead. And so until next time, I wish you, as always, many blessings.